guys and girls, you anime crazies. Welcome back to my channel, Stargirlnice here, ready to do reactions, reviews and analysis on any anime video I can get my cheeky little hands on. We're back with this fabulous video. I really hope you enjoy it because I know I will. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that like button if you enjoy this video, and share this video with all your friends and family and everyone you know. The more you share, the more you care. And also don't forget to hit that bell button, because every time you hit that bell button, you will be notified as soon as my videos pop up, so you do not miss a beat. As you already know, or if you're new to my channel, this is my review and analysis video that you find at the end of my reaction videos. If you would like to watch the reaction video, just click on the link down below and you can see my reactions to the whole episode and have the review analysis at the end. So whatever your video, pick which one, and I hope you enjoy. And I'll see you guys there soon. Catch you later. Now that was a good episode, like introductory in a way. So right at the beginning we already got Midoriya and Bakugo already being compared to each other. They literally said that Bakugo is a villain because, you know, got no rescue points. Oh, it's so weird. And Midoriya only got hero points, so he's a hero. Not a good way to introduce Bakugo there, was that? But I see where they're coming from in the test. So that was peculiar, that. But it was only just that short little bit at the beginning. Now, All Might. All Might made me laugh in this episode. I love his analogy of Midoriya as a torch, him passing the torch on to Midoriya, and how the torch will get brighter over time as Midoriya improves the quirk. Because it's his quirk now. And, you know, one day All Might will retire. And for all those who've already seen season 3, you know how he retires. But I love how he, like, compliments himself, like, deep stuff, All Might. That was funny. I do like the fact that Midoriya did kind of mention about how everyone got into the school. I was quite shocked about it. 1 in 300 get in? That's ridiculous. And there was only like 4 on recommendations. Goodness, you've got to have like, what is that? Good, I'm trying to think of that word. Connections. You've got to have good connections to get into a school like that. That is crazy. I can't get over that. How 1 in 300 get in. Goodness, how many people did go for the school, try to apply and get in? It's absolutely crazy. It did make me laugh though when Midoriya was finding the room and he finds that massive door. I mean, it's got to accommodate for any size of hero that may come in. But he was thinking, who's going to be in there? I can understand Karjan popping in his head being all scary, but Ida? But again, he does improve over time and they do become best of friends. But it just made me laugh. That face of his. He just got to be careful how he uses his first impressions. Oh my goodness, that did make me laugh. And their sensei's introduction was even funnier. His first impression, in a sleeping bag going, hey, dude. It just came off like that. And everyone's like, what the heck is that? It just was funny. But you can tell he doesn't want to be there, but at the same time he does. Because he wants to improve the next generation of heroes. But at the same time, it's such a hassle. It just reminds me of someone else, another character I know of, but I can't think of them right now. But if any of you know, just put it in the comments down below. But he does remind me of someone else from another anime. I just can't think of it right now. Oh. Alright, now the quirk assessment. Yeah, no orientation, and Aizawa was right in what he's saying, but could have used a different tactic, in my opinion. Yes, life is not fair, and yes, you can have a lot of poo thrown right at you, not literally, metaphorically, with all the disasters, villains' attacks, and I mean, no one's gonna give you the opportunity to breathe. You just got to dive into these things. So yeah, I get where he was going with, and explaining how you've only got 3 years at UA for you to become a hero. So that's not wasted. Let's get right into this. So it's nice for him to say that to them, because it explains it to us what's going on, as well as kind of building the platform of where it begins. Now, Kar-chan's ego is huge. His head needs to shrink. Because when he was the first one to throw that ball, he was saying, I'm going to drop their jaws. Well, you've already got an ego. Do you need to, like, boast it to yourself? Are you insecure for some reason? This is what I really would love to ask these questions. And I felt so sorry for Midoriya, because he gets chucked right into this. And he has no control over the quirk yet, because he's only just got it. And speaking of control, you know, Midoriya's trying to think of how to control it. And, you know, he goes back to his talk with All Might at the beach. And almost like, you know, what was that feeling you got? And the only way he can clarify it is an egg exploding in a microwave. I mean, yes, I do use the microwave to cook eggs, like scrambled eggs. But I never have known an egg to explode in a microwave. That is peculiar. That's an odd analogy, but if it works for people, I mean, a lot of people use different types of analogies to help get their thoughts into order. But the egg not exploding in the microwave. What an odd analogy. But I like it. I mean, that is train of thought. Now, during the exam, we got to get a few introductions here and there. It was weird that we got Ida's, Bakugo, Uraraka, and Aoyama's intros as kind of the comic book style, which is cool. I like it. But then there was Suyu, but she didn't get one. It was just like her name was above her head. That was a bit odd. I like the fact they were giving them their introductions. You didn't have to do it for all of them. As time goes by, you get the introductions. But why didn't she get hers? Because she was running and all that with Ida. I don't know. I was just curious why she didn't get hers. But to each their own. Oh. Sorry. I'm reading my notes. And speaking of the exam, you got Aoyama's quirk. Naval laser, I think that's what it's called. It shoots a laser out of his belly. I love how he says, it gives me a hurty tummy. What a tool. Look at everyone's reactions. What a tool. But, you know, you get an insight about his quirk. Oh my goodness. Because how Ida commented on how fast he can get. He couldn't get to third gear at the moment. And then you get Uraraka's introduction, how saying she can only use it for a certain amount of time or limit before she feels like she's going to hurl. Rainbow puke! Yay! Then Aoyama, you know, explains it. So, you know, you kind of get an idea of how a quirk is an extension of someone's body. Like if a runner runs for too long, or a swimmer is jumps in straight after they eat. I don't know if that's true or not, and gets a cramp. cramp running, cramp swimming, you know, it's an extension of your body. That's how I kind of see it from me. I love the throws. Like, Uraraka's throw was infinity. Of course it was. She's like she hasn't cancelled the gravitation. That ball's probably gone to, I don't know, Pluto or back. Who knows? I know Pluto's not a planet. Don't. Anyway. Now, as Izuku is starting to do his throw, we get introduced to the pro hero Eraserhead. Because he cancels his quirk and then you kind of get an insight about him. But he doesn't like the media. He's not kind of fond of how things go in the world. Because he's the type of hero who works from the shadows. And for him, I think that's because of his personality, I believe, he thinks that's how heroes are supposed to be. Not supposed to be in the spotlight and all this. But some heroes out there prefer the spotlight because that's how they can get jobs. Because they've got to earn a living somehow, right? But because he compares Midoriya to All Might, he just automatically doesn't like him. Which I think he shouldn't have. He should give, even though he's seen, Izuku hurt himself because of his quirk and all that, give a kid a chance. In a way, maybe he was giving him advice. Telling him not to try to break every bone in his body. So when he did do his throw, because he was saying to him, the next exams, you break every bone, how are you going to do them? Well, test, sorry. So I guess in a way he got Midoriya to think, if I throw this ball, I better maximize the throw, but less the damage. And I love the fact during mid-throw, he had to think of this right away. And during mid-throw, he was just his fingertip. Just got this kid. I couldn't believe that was shocking. He threw a ball with a fingertip. That was cool. And I like that visual. I'll talk about visuals in a minute, but I want to talk about the story for a mo. And after he throws it, turning to his eye, I'm still standing. So it shows his determination. He's going to prove that right now he may not have control over his quirk, but he will. He will get control. He's still standing. Whether you like it or not, I'm still here. And I think that did impress his sensei, Aozawa. It definitely impressed All Might right at the end, explaining how, Izuku did the throw, and then he said, "How'd you get to be so cool?" It's like in his voice. Like a fangirl. That made me laugh. Oh my goodness. So I really like the story. It was more of introduction to a lot of the characters, not all of them yet, but a lot, and explaining how things work in the world of heroes and the school. So I like it. And we got to see a lot of different parts of the school, from the classrooms to the outdoor, physical education outdoors, their PE outfits. Oh, I love it. It was really cool. It was so, I don't know, really artistic in a way for me, looking at it. It was so detailed. Really nice. And always the music fits. When he's throwing the ball, you hear this really hype up music. It was gradually going in. And then the music just gets even more intense as he does the throw. So it worked really well. Throw was slow, so was the music, but as it just hit, bam! I just loved it. All in all, I think this is a good episode. So I think next episode we're going to have a little more introductions. As well as getting onto the classes. And how things go in UA. So we'll see how everything goes. Well, that's it for me. I can't really think of much more to say. It's a good episode. If you're watching it for the first time, it's a good introduction. I know I've seen it before, but it's nice to look back and feel nostalgic about these things. Well, I'm going to go, guys and girls. Just want to say happy Halloween. I hope you go out trick-or-treating tonight, or just have a nice good Halloween party, watch a good movie, whatever. Float your boat for Halloween, and I'll see you later, you ghosts and ghouls. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and hit that bell. And I'll see you guys again soon. Ciao for now.